Hi everyone, I am Tawfiq Omar, math teacher. In this video, I will try to explain Chapter 3, Lesson 2, Part C. We continue what we started in the previous two lessons in the basic rules of differential. I hope you take advantage of it. Let us start our lesson. Theorem 3.7, Chain Rule. If y is equal, f of u is a differentiable function of u, and u is equal, g of x is a differentiable function of x, then the function y is equal f gx is differentiable and f gx prime is equal g prime f prime of gx. In other words, if fx is equal to the g of x, function g of x to the power n, then f prime of x is equal. Write down the power, then take the derivative of inside the brackets, then write the function as it is, then take from the power 1. That means derivative is equal the power time derivative of the function, then function to the power minus 1. Example, find the derivative of y is equal 1 over x plus 1. First of all, we write y is equal 1 over x plus 1 in another way, because we have at the denominator the power is 1, we will take it to the numerator and it become minus 1. Gx is x plus 1 and its derivative is 1. Y prime is equal, first of all write minus 1, then write the derivative of inside the bracket, which it is the derivative of the function, it is 1, then the bracket as it and take from the power 1, that means power minus 1. Then it become minus 1 time 1 is minus time x plus 1 to the power minus 2. Because we have the negative power, we must make it a positive, therefore take it to the denominator. Then y prime is equal minus 1 over x plus 1 to the power 2. In this example, we can solve it in fast way using the rule y prime is equal minus n g prime of x over gx to the power n plus 1. As we know, the function at the denominator, its power is 1. Then n is 1. Then y prime is equal minus 1, which is n, time the derivative of inside the bracket, which is x plus 1. The derivative of x plus 1 is 1, time 1 is minus 1. Then write the denominator x plus 1, then add to the power 1. Then 1 plus 1, it become minus 1 over x plus 1 to the power 2. Find the derivative of y is equal sine 2x. Here we can use a rule, sine ax derivative is equal a cosine x. Y is equal sine 2x. Then y prime is equal, first of all, take the derivative of the angle, which is 2x. The derivative of 2x is 2. Then the derivative of sine is cosine. Write the angle as it is. Another example, find the derivative of y is equal square root of 3x squared minus x plus 1. Use the rule square root of gx prime is equal g prime of x, that means the derivative of inside the square root, then 2 times square root. Here, in this example, as we know that 3x squared minus x plus 1 is gx. And now take the derivative of gx, which is g prime of x, is equal. The derivative of 3x squared is 6x. The derivative of x is 1 minus 1. The derivative of 0 is gone. And now use this rule. Y prime is equal. First of all, write the derivative of inside the square root, which is the derivative of g prime x is equal 6x minus 1. Then write 2 times the square root 3x squared minus x plus 1. Another example, find the derivative of y is equal tangent square of x. Using the chain rule, y is equal tangent square x, we can write it tangent x all square. Then y prime is equal, first of all, write the power, then write the derivative of tangent, which is 1 plus tangent square. Then write tangent x and take from the power 1. That means the power minus 1, which is 2 minus 1. And now it becomes 2 minus 1 is 1. Tangent x times 2 is 2 tangent x times 1 plus tangent square x. We have another way to solve this one, which is, as we know, the tangent has two rules for its derivative. Gx is equal tangent of x, then g prime of x is equal 1 over cosine square x. And now y prime is equal. First of all, write the power of tangent, which is 2, then time the derivative, which is 1 over cosine square x, then write tangent and take from the power 1, which means 2 minus 1. Simplifying is become y prime is equal tangent x times 2 over cosine square x. Find the derivative of y is equal 1 over square root of x plus 1. You can change the square root to the power and take it from denominator to the numerator. It becomes x plus 1 to the power minus 1 over 2. And now, using the chain rule, first of all, we have gx is x plus 1 and its derivative is 1. And now y prime is equal. First of all, write the power, which is minus 1 over 2. Then write the derivative of inside the bracket, which is 1. Then write the bracket without changing it and the power minus 1. Simplified, it becomes y prime is equal minus 1 over 2 x plus 1 all to the power minus 3 over 2. Because we have a negative power, we must take it to the denominator, which becomes 1 over 2 x plus 1 all to the power 3 over 2. And now it becomes minus 1 over 2 over x plus 1 square root of x plus 1. Find the derivative of y is equal cosine pi x. Y is equal cosine pi x. First of all, we must find the derivative of angle, which is pi. Then the derivative of cosine is minus sine pi x. Find the derivative of y is equal square root of 4x to the power 5 minus 5x to the power 4. To take the derivative of this function, first of all, using this rule, first of all, take inside the square root and find its derivative. Inside the square root is 4x to the power 5 minus 5 to the power x, and the g prime of x is equal 5 times 4 is 20, x to the power 4. 4 times 5 is 20, x to the power 3. And now the derivative of y is equal. Write the line, then first of all at the numerator write the derivative, then write 2 times square root of the function, 4x to the power 5 minus 5x to the power 4. And now, as you know, we have here a common factor, which is 20x cubed. Here remain x, minus here remain 1. And inside the square root, you have a common factor, which is x to the power 4. Here remain 4x minus 5. And taking out x to the power 4 outside the square root, it becomes x to the power 2 or x squared. And now cancelling 2x squared with the 20x cubed, it remains 10x times x minus 1 over square root of 4x minus 5. Find the derivative of y is equal 1 plus tangent x to the power 2 or square using the chain rule. Here, to find the derivative of this function, first of all, the y prime is equal. First of all, write the power 2. Then take the derivative of inside the bracket. The derivative of 1 is 0, and the derivative of tangent x is 1 plus tangent x square x. Then write the function as it, which is 1 plus tangent x, and now take from the power 2 1. That means 2 minus 1. Or we can do in another way, because inside the bracket is gx, which equal 1 plus tangent x, and its derivative, or g prime of x, is equal 1 over cosine square x. Then y prime is equal, first of all, write the power, then the derivative, then the function, and the power minus 1. Simplifying it, y prime is equal to 1 plus tangent x over cosine square x. If fx is equal x cubed plus 1 and gx is equal cosine 3x, find the derivative of the function f of gx. To solve this example, we have two ways. The first way, we can use the chain rule, which is f gx prime is equal g prime f prime of gx. First of all, we must find g prime of x. That means we must take the derivative of gx. To take the derivative of gx, g prime of x is equal, first of all, the derivative of the cosine is minus sine 3x. And now we must take the derivative of the angle, which is 3, then time 3. After simplifying, it becomes g prime of x is equal minus 3 sine 3x. And now to find f prime of gx, first of all, take the derivative of fx, which is equal f prime of x is equal, the derivative of x cubed is 3x squared plus the derivative of 1 is 0. Then the derivative of fx is 3x squared. And now to find f prime of gx, replace in place of x gx, which become f prime of gx is become 3. In place of x, write cosine 3x to the power 2 or square. And now f or g x prime is equal, first of all, write g prime of x, which is minus 3 sine 3x, and then write the derivative of f prime of gx, which is 3 cosine 3x squared. And now simplify it become 3 times 3 is 9, minus 9 sine 3x cosine square 3x. And now to solve this example, we have the second way. The second way is, first of all, find f o gx. That means find the function. F o gx is equal f of gx. Replace in place of gx cosine 3x. Then replace cosine 3x in f of x, which become cosine 3x cubed plus 1. And now to take a derivative of f o gx is prime is equal, first of all, write the power, then the function cosine 3x, take the power 1, 3 minus 1 is 2. After that, take the derivative of the inside the bracket. That means the derivative of cosine 3x, which is minus 3 sine 3x. Simplified it, it become 3 times 3 is 9 minus 9 cosine square sine 3x. As you can see, it is a same answer. Find the derivative of the function f of x is equal 1 over x squared plus 1. F of x is equal x squared plus 1 to the power minus 1 by taking x squared plus 1 from denominator to the numerator. Then the inside of the bracket is gx, which is equal x squared plus 1, and its derivative is 2x. Then f prime of x is equal, first of all, write the power, then the derivative, then the function, and the power minus 1. It become minus 2x, x squared plus 1 to the power minus 2. And now because we have the negative power, we must change it to the positive by taking it from numerator to the denominator, which is become minus 2x over x squared plus 1 square. We can say f prime of x is equal, write a line, then write a minus. Then write the numerator, which is 1, and then write the power. Here power is 1, then write 1, Then take the derivative of nu inside the bracket, which is 2x, and then write the denominator without changing, x squared plus 1, and add to the power 1, 1 plus 1. Then it becomes fx is equal minus 2x over x squared plus 1 square. Here we came of the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe the page and share it with your friends so that everyone will benefit and get each new videos. Write your comments and press the like button. Thank you again and goodbye.